Andy Warhol's 1980s digital portrait of Debbie Harry surfaces for multi-million-dollar sale. A long-lost Andy Warhol portrait of Blondie's iconic lead singer, Debbie Harry, is set to hit the market, poised to fetch potential millions. This digital masterpiece, created in 1985 on an Amiga 1000 home computer, has been hanging in rural Delaware for nearly 4 decades, hidden from the public eye. Along with the portrait, a signed disc containing 10 Warhol images is also up for grabs, marking a significant moment in the history of digital art. In the mid-1980s, Warhol embraced the nascent world of digital technology by becoming a brand ambassador for the now-defunct tech company, Commodore. As part of his role, Warhol created the striking portrait of Debbie Harry during a promotional event at Lincoln Center. Utilizing the Amiga 1000, Warhol demonstrated the computer's capabilities, which were groundbreaking at the time. The Warhol Museum notes that the artist didn't stop with Harry's portrait. He went on to produce digital renditions of his famous Campbell's soup can, a bouquet of flowers, and even a reimagined Botticelli's The Birth of Venus. Although Warhol intended to distribute these digital artworks, they never saw the light of day commercially. Harry herself reminisced about the portrait session in her 2019 memoir, Face It. She described the event as nothing short of a spectacle, complete with a full orchestra and technicians in lab coats. Warhol, in his trademark deadpan style, interacted with the Commodore host while creating Harry's portrait. "It was a pretty amazing event," Harry wrote, adding that she believes only 2 copies of this computer-generated Warhol exist, one of which she owns. The other copy has been in the possession of Jeff Bruett, a former Commodore technician who played an integral role in teaching Warhol how to use the Amiga. Bruett, who received the portrait as a gift from Warhol, has decided to sell the artwork along with the original Amiga disc holding 10 digital image files signed by Warhol himself. Bruett explained his decision, citing the growing interest in Warhol's digital work and the rise of NFTs and digital art. "It's been almost 40 years since I worked with Warhol. It was a life-changing assignment. For just as long, any time someone has seen the portrait of Debbie hanging on my wall, or learned that I was that guy who worked with Andy, especially after the recent explosion of NFTs and digital art, anyone who's heard the story has been completely riveted," he stated. Despite offers from leading galleries and auction houses such as Carlton Fine Arts and Guernsey's, Bruett has opted for a private sale. While the price remains undisclosed, it's worth noting that a series of Warhol NFTs, restored from obsolete floppy disks in 2014, fetched $3.38 million at Christie's. The discovery of this portrait and the accompanying digital files is a significant event for both the art and tech worlds. Warhol's experimentation with digital media during the 1980s was ahead of its time, and his work with the Amiga 1000 stands as a testament to his innovative spirit. Bruett reflected on the journey, saying, "From rural Delaware, where I live, to Hollywood. Even people who knew Andy made the portrait have only ever seen a photograph of it in a magazine or online. I thought it was time the world got to interact with this extraordinary artwork the way it was meant to be experienced." As interest in digital art continues to soar, this sale represents a unique convergence of art history and modern technology. The Debbie Harry portrait, along with Warhol's other digital creations, are not just artworks, but pioneering pieces of digital history. The Andy Warhol Foundation has been contacted for comments on this remarkable discovery, and the art world eagerly awaits the next chapter in the saga of Warhol's digital legacy. Meanwhile, the whereabouts of a potential third Debbie Harry portrait remain a mystery, adding an intriguing twist to this already fascinating story. Commodore may have shut down in 1994, but Warhol's digital art continues to captivate and inspire, proving that true innovation knows no bounds.